Hey guys, it's Amélie. Welcome to the third week of the OWLS readathon. I know I'm kicking this vlog a bit late. It's currently like 9 o'clock. And the reason behind this is that I started my new job today. If you watched the first weekly vlog for this readathon, you might know that I am starting a new job. And today was my first day, so like I didn't really have time to vlog this morning. I was really rushing, to be honest. And then it was work day, so didn't really vlog during the day. And then I came home and I was so tired and like, I don't know, there's like so many people to talk to because a lot of people were inquiring about how my day went, like my parents and my family, and you know, it's been a day and I just haven't really been in the mood to pick up the camera, nor did I do a lot of reading, to be completely honest. But let's talk about the books that I'm currently in the middle of, like my TBR for the week, because I'm not sure I'm actually going to be able to do a lot of reading this week. Like my plan is to finish the books that I'm currently reading. Well, two of them, you'll see, because the third one is like impossible for me to finish this week. But since this week is like Easter week, it's gonna be a shorter week. It's like 4-day week at work, so hopefully I'll be able to get some reading done over the weekend. But yeah, let's just talk about the books. So the first book that I'm currently reading is Cinder by Marissa Meyer. This is my pick for divination, and I am on page 220, so that means that today I've read about 40 pages of this. I started reading Cinder last week during my last vlog. Actually, I started on Sunday, so like, or Saturday? I think it was Saturday night. And today I was able to read a little bit during my commute, and I'm still very much enjoying this. This is my third reread of Cinder, well, of the Lunar Chronicles, but this is my third reread of Cinder specifically, and I'm just really excited to be back into this world. It feels so good. Next book that I'm reading, I should have prepared before I started this clip, but whatever. As you guys might know if you watched my first weekly vlog, I started reading Once Upon a Dream by Liz Braswell. This is the second book in the Twisted Tales series. I was gonna say trilogy, but it's a series, and this is my pick for Ancient Runes. And another book that I started during the weekend, wow, actually it was last night. Wow, I'm really sorry for this angle. But I started reading The Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon. This is my pick for Care of Magical Creatures because of the dragon on the cover. Apparently dragons count as land animals, so I'm totally counting this. And now you might understand why I'm saying that I'll be able to probably finish like 2 books, because there's no way I can finish this beast like this week. I'm only on page like 30, not even 30, 26. Like there's no freaking way that I'm finishing The Priory this week, but a girl can still like hope, right? I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish this in April, to be honest. Like we're halfway through the readathon at this point, and like there's no way I'm finishing that. I can already tell, especially with this new job and everything. It's gonna be difficult. At this point in the readathon, we are halfway through, and I've only completed 3 hours as of now. But as you saw, I'm in the middle of some, so hopefully like this week I can get quite a bit of reading done, and also next week, because if I want to complete all 12 owls, I have a lot of work to do. Honestly, at this point I think it's safe to say that I won't be finishing all 12 owls, but I need to at least finish Ancient Runes. I need to start my Defense Against the Dark Arts exam, and also my History of Magic one, so we have to get started on those if I want to become a librarian. So I have to work on that. Hey guys, happy Wednesday. So I didn't really update you guys yesterday, and that's simply because honestly I feel like I wasn't home at all yesterday. Like I came home from work a bit earlier than I had anticipated, which is great, but then I had to leave because I went out with friends to a coffee shop, and that was great. We talked and everything, but I didn't really feel like bringing along a camera, you know. I just wanted to be with my friends. But tonight I actually took the time to like catch up with YouTube a little bit. I'm still very behind, but like at least take a little bit of time for myself, and I wanted to update you guys on my progress with Cinder by, well, by Marissa Meyer. I made it to page 258, which isn't bad. I don't know where I was at when I last updated you guys, but I made quite a bit of progress, and I'm still very much enjoying the book. It feels so good to be back into this world, and I love these characters so much. I do notice a few issues with the book in itself, but Cinder is probably my least favorite installment in the series, even though it's like the beginning of everything. Just because I feel like there's not that much going on and it's very true to the original Cinderella tale, which never was one of my favorites to begin with. But still, like, it's good. It's not bad by any means. It's just that it's not as amazing as I know the rest of the series is. And I know it's going to get more complex and more fun as we go along. But as of now, it's very YA-ish, you know what I mean? But I'm still very much enjoying it. So good. And I love this world so much. I really love the world building in this book. And I know some people thought that Cinder was very info dumpy. Personally, I think the world building in Cinder is absolutely incredible, because while there's not that much action going on, you can see where things are going to go in the next books, especially if we're reading it for the third time. Like, I kind of know what I'm getting myself into. I'm very excited to continue on, and I feel like Marissa Meyer did an incredible job at building up this world that we're going to be living in, basically, with the characters in the next books. And yeah, this world is amazing, and like I said, I really love the characters in this book. But yeah, I know I haven't really updated you guys as of yet this week, because it's my first week at work and it's kind of like overwhelming, and like me getting used to this new routine is a lot. But the weekend starts tomorrow because of Easter weekend. I'm gonna have a 4-day weekend, and I'm gonna try my best to read as much as possible and also like vlog more for you guys, because as of now this week it's been a bit, like I said, a bit all over the place, a bit boring, dare I say, and I'm really sorry about that. It's just I wasn't expecting this new job to take such a toll on me. Right now it's like 8:09, so I'm gonna go take a shower. I need to wash my hair like very badly, so I'm gonna go do that, and then I want to go to bed early tonight, because yesterday I went to bed kind of late after going out with my friends, and I was very tired in the morning, so I want to go to bed kind of early so that I can be rested for my last day of work for the week. I think I'll be able to probably read a little bit more of Cinder, and like I said a few like negative things about this book earlier on, but honestly it's absolutely amazing, and the series is just so good as a whole. It's just that Cinder individually, I know why people sometimes struggle with the series, because Cinder is not the strongest book in the series, but it's still so good, honestly. Like, I love Cinder as a character, I love Kai, and I love all the characters in the series, and it's just like, this is only the beginning, and I'm just so excited for the rest of it. Hey you guys, happy Friday. So I know that I didn't vlog yesterday, but honestly nothing really interesting happened. I mean, I came home early because my boss gave us the afternoon off, which was great, and since it's the Easter weekend, I don't have to go to work today or on Monday, so that's great. That means more reading is gonna get done. But yeah, I came home yesterday after we've had lunch, and I wasn't really feeling great, to be honest. I don't know if it's the food that we ate or if it's just that I wasn't feeling great about myself in general, but I didn't really feel like picking up the camera. I watched The Avengers because I'm doing a Marvel rewatch, like the MCU rewatch, and I'm really like behind on my schedule, so I'm probably going to be watching quite a few Marvel movies this weekend. But yeah, I watched The Avengers, which is probably one of my favorite movies, to be honest, like in the entire MCU. I've watched it like 12 times already, but I still love it with all of my heart, and it had been a while since I had last rewatched it. It's been like over a year actually, so it feels good to be back and just like rewatch a movie. I had forgotten quite a bit about it, so it was great. After like last night, basically, I decided to read, and I finished a book, and that book is Cinder by Marissa Meyer. And now I have some thoughts about it, and I'm not going to spend too much time talking about this book, but I do have a very lengthy review on Goodreads that really details my emotions about this. So I will make sure to leave a link down below so that you guys can check it out if you're interested in more in-depth thoughts. But I ended up giving this book a 3 out of 5 stars. And I know you're probably asking yourself, Amélie, isn't this series one of your favorites? And the answer to that is yes, or at least it used to be. This is my 3rd reread of Cinder specifically, and I'm noticing more flaws every time I reread this book. I feel like the characters, I really love the characters in the Lunar Chronicles. I really connect with them, and I really care about them. But in Cinder, I realized that Cinder herself is kind of bland. I don't know, we don't really see much of her personality. Like, she is sassy from time to time, but I wouldn't say like she's a super sassy character. And I feel like the only traits we know about her are that she's a mechanic and that she's a cyborg. We get this repeated all the freaking time, and we know that she's a mechanic and we know that she's a cyborg. So like, I feel like Marissa Meyer didn't really add anything to Cinder. My main issue was with the main character, honestly. I feel like I thought Cinder had a great personality in the last times that I read this, but this time I was like, okay, but Cinder doesn't really have a personality. However, the prince, Kai, I loved with all of my being. I thought he was a bit bland as well, but at the same time I feel like he's very complex, and maybe it's just because we don't read that much from his perspective in Cinder. We get a few chapters from his point of view, but overall it's really about Cinder, which makes sense. There's so much room for him to grow as a person and as a character in the next books, so I'm very excited to reread the rest of the series to see where like this goes for him. Like I said, I feel like most characters didn't really have a personality except for like Eiko. I call her Eiko, but I don't know if that's how you're supposed to pronounce her name, but Eiko is like an android, so she's like a robot, so it's kind of weird that she's the one with the most personality, but like, here we are. I feel, however, like the world building in this book is incredible. You get so much information and so much of the world is explained, and I feel like this book really does a great job at introducing this world and setting up the stakes for the series. Does that even make sense? But like at the end of the book, you know that the stakes are really high for Cinder, and like you know that things are gonna happen in the next book. It really makes you want to pick up the rest of the series. Yeah, I feel like this book doesn't do the series justice, in my opinion, but at the same time I feel like it's great because Marissa Meyer really grew as an author. You can see it in this series alone, so that's great. But I've been rambling for like 5 minutes about this, but like I said, I have a really lengthy review on Goodreads about everything that I liked and didn't like about this book, so I'll make sure to leave that in the description if you guys want to check that out. But that means that I have finished my divination exam, and now I'm realizing that I don't have that much time to read like the rest of the books that are on my, at least my career OWLS. I have like, today's the 19th, so we have like 11 days, and I have like a book that I'm not even halfway through for my Ancient Runes exam that I need to get done. I have 2 books that I need to read, like my History of Magic pick and my book for Defense Against the Dark Arts. So those are going to be top priority in the next couple of days and the next week, because like divination and herbology, like my last 2 exams that I did, I really didn't have to read them because they're not like my career books, but I was in the mood for them, and to be honest, I'm not really in the mood for any of the books that I have to read, but I'm still gonna try to get through them. Maybe it's just like once I pick them up I'll feel like reading them more, but as of now I'm like, oh, I kind of don't want to pick them, but it's fine, we'll get through it. Hey guys, as you may imagine with the lighting, it is much later. It's actually, let me check. Oh, whoa, it's 7:15, and what can I say? Since the last time I updated you, I've had lunch, obviously. After that, I tried to take a bookstagram picture. This was an epic fail. It took me like an hour, and I was not satisfied with the way it turned out. So I thought, screw this, I'm just not gonna do this. It's too complicated. I am not loving this, and the lighting in my room is it's an issue. Anyway, after that, I just did a mix of different things. I watched some YouTube videos. I did watch Iron Man 3. I finished it after dinner. But also I read about 50 pages of Once Upon a Dream by Liz Braswell. This is my pick for Ancient Runes. I have mixed feelings about it. Like, I was enjoying it when I first started it. I don't know, I'm intrigued, definitely, but I have mixed feelings about this book. Characters are fine. I mean, I love the fact that Aurora and Prince Philip both have very distinct personalities, and they're actually like thinking and everything. But I found out that like Aurora in this book is like 19, and I'm like, excuse me, she acts like a 15-year-old. So I'm very confused. I enjoyed it. I just don't know if I enjoyed the part that I read, because I'm not a big fan of Prince Philip as a whole. I'm like, okay, like I really like Aurora's character development though. Like, that's great. I really love her arc as of now. But Prince Philip, I'm like, we don't need you at all, but it's fine. You're gonna stay here, so I guess we're gonna have to deal with you.
Everything's okay. No matter where you find yourself, no matter what kind of stuff is going on in your life, underneath it all, everything's actually alright. You're okay. You have more power than you might be giving yourself credit for. If you have something that's going on in your life right now that's challenging or painful. It's just a reminder to take a little bit better care of yourself. You're worth it. You can have this feeling.
Good morning, happy Sunday, or should I say happy Easter, because today's Easter. If you guys celebrated, happy Easter. I know it has been a hot second since I last updated you guys. Let me recap real quick. Basically yesterday was Saturday and I honestly didn't do much reading. In the morning I watched some YouTube videos, and then in the afternoon I went shopping with my mom and then went to do some grocery shopping. I know you guys saw some clips here and there, so this is what I did. And at night I was gonna read, but I'm also in a huge MCU rewatch. As you guys know, I'm rewatching every single Marvel movies, and I have quite a few movies to rewatch before the release of Endgame, which is like on Friday this week, this upcoming week. So yeah, yesterday I watched 2 movies. I watched Thor: The Dark World and Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Yeah, I have like 11 movies left to watch in like 6 days or 5, depending on when I'm going to see the movie. I watched 2 movies last night, so I didn't do much reading. However, I did make more progress with, let me find the book. No, not you. Yeah, this. With Once Upon a Dream by Liz Braswell. Last time I updated you guys, I don't know which page I was on, but I made it to page 250, so I'm more than halfway through at this point, and I am quite enjoying it. To be honest, at first I wasn't sure if I liked it. I was intrigued, but I wasn't necessarily like captivated or anything like that. I don't know. It was missing this oomph, like this pizzazz factor for me, but I'm really liking the characters more. I really appreciate how the concept of being a princess is challenged in this book. Like Aurora is like, we fell in love at first sight. She's like, what the hell is that? That doesn't make sense. And I don't know, just like the idea of like being pretty and like singing, she really challenges that, and I'm really thankful for that. Today is Easter Day, and normally I would go like on my dad's side of the family, probably like to a sugar shack or something like that, but this year we don't have anything planned with them. This year we're actually gonna go to my grandmother's house on my mom's side of the family, so that's gonna be a lot of fun. We're supposed to go brunch. I don't know where we're gonna go brunch, but we're supposed to go brunch, and if you guys know me at all, you know that brunch is like my favorite meal ever. So I'm just very excited about that, and I don't know if we're gonna be doing anything else besides brunching. Yeah, this is my little update. Also, I got some chocolate for Easter and I'm very happy. Let me show you. I got 2 Easter bunnies from my parents. So I got like the mama bunny and the little bunny. I don't know, they're really cute. And I got some mini eggs, and I absolutely love Cadbury mini eggs, so I'm very excited about that. I'm super thankful for this. I'm excited to eat this. Hi guys, so it's now about 10 o'clock at night, and I just got home from my grandma's. So I don't know where the day went, honestly. We went to brunch, and then I went on a walk with the rest of my family. Of course, we went on a walk around the lake near my grandma's house, and then I don't know, we just spent the afternoon there, and then later on my uncle and my aunt joined us, so we stayed at my grandma's house for quite a bit of time. And now it's like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock actually, and I'm just ready to go to bed, to be honest. But I just wanted to sign off this vlog real quick. So I know this week was kind of a hot mess, and I'm really sorry about that. I totally blame my new job for this. Like, it's hard. People who do this, like who do YouTube and have a full-time job, I'm like, wow. Like, if you guys have any tips to help me become more consistent or just be better with my job, like juggling my job and YouTube, let me know. Honestly, I am trying to figure out a way to make both happen, but yeah, let me just recap what I read this week first. So the first book that I read this week is Cinder by Marissa Meyer. This was for divination, and I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars. And I also read a little bit of Once Upon a Dream by Liz Braswell. This is my pick for Ancient Runes, and I'm currently on page 250. So overall, I didn't do that much reading this week, And like I said, this vlog was kind of a hot mess, so really sorry about that, but hopefully next week will be better. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, then make sure to give this a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, and I guess that's it, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!